6 and I work in an office. 9 till 5's not the best, I'll be honest. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him. He's in your bed, I'm in your Twitch chat. I've got the key and he's just a doormat. And even though he's got social skills, that doesn't mean I can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him, 'cause she moves on pretty bloody quick. Oh, oh. Your new boyfriend's an asshole. Took you away from me. You hit it off instantly. I know, 'cause you won't stop telling me. I've seen his jawline, shoulders and muscles push against his fashion sense. I've thought about what he looks like nude. I'm not gay though. 'Cause she's living the dream. Oh, she's living the dream. From back when we were 17. She's living the dream. She's living the dream from back when we were 17. How on earth could I be safe when I'm one click away from insane? I just think that I deserve a little bit of what I earned. I'm not gonna make another scene. The one I made when I was 23 means I'm not allowed in Disney World. But he's in your bed and I'm in your Twitch chat.
Oh my word. So it decided that voice meter and everything decided to mess up big time and just mess up all my audio settings, and Windows being Windows decided to go, screw you, I'm not letting you do anything. So that happened. Hence why the start of the stream was a bit of an abysmal start, to be honest with you. Okay, so we're good now, we're good. Have we got a sharpening set too high? We have. There we go, that's better. Yeah, what's good? Let's get down. Just streaming at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot I was in Discord at the same time. So we're doing a bit of PTU and having a look at the latest patch from PTU. See if pardon? PTU means Public Test Universe. I'm confused with your question, sorry. Oh, yes. It's... not too sure. Do you mean like just it's Star Citizen, but PTU is just a test server? right. I get what you mean. I get what you mean now. We can't hear you, so don't worry. Yeah, I thought you meant like, have they put some new rating on the PTU? Has something changed in the PTU where they've had to change it? But, nah, no, it's, I get what you mean now. But something that they have apparently put in here. No, it's okay, it's okay. They've now got the cutter and YouTube. Yeah, it's good. Got a few in there. We're just having a look at the new ships to see if, because they've apparently added the Drake Cutter, of course, the Pisces Rescue, and another one to the ship stores now. I've not checked any of it out yet. It won't even let me go into Astro Andromeda at the moment, which is lovely. I'm going to go get a new server, I think. See if that helps out. Oh, something randomly interesting here for everyone. A news article on the internet. Earth's inner core may have started to spin in the opposite direction. The spinning core at the center of the Earth may have started to rotate in the opposite direction, say scientists. But what does that mean and why does it matter? A planet's structure consists of three main parts across the mantle and the core, as we probably not sure if all of you might remember from school. But previous research has shown that the planet's inner core is separated from the rest of the planet by a liquid metal core, outer core. Meaning it's kind of like a gyroscope. Meaning it can spin independently and not necessarily in sync with the rest of the planet. So we've been analysing the movements deep below Earth's surface by studying seismic waves, vibrating movements in the ground, blah, blah, blah. The findings indicate that the Earth's inner core rotation has paused and that over the years it has been swirling from one direction to another in a cycle. That's quite interesting. So, you know, like in the 400i, when you go up in the 400i, so when you're looking at that spinning blue bit, that spinning blue ball, that is the Earth's core, basically. That's what it's doing. You know, that random direction it's just spinning in. That's what our core's doing over the years. I feel like this music's like, hi, Vsauce, announcer here. The Earth's core has started spinning in a different way. Like, you know, like one of them videos. Oh, why do I have to recreate my character again? I don't actually have to do it. It's me being a dumbass. I think it's because we 30k'd. Yeah, we 30k'd. No, I'll tell you what, stream, we're not having the best morning so far. No audio for the first 20 minutes. Oh, now my PC's locked up. Brilliant. What day, stream? What day? This is just my voice, bud. Let me switch over to my webcam. Here's my webcam microphone. Yeah, I know. You can hear the tone of a voice still, though. Oh no, sorry. The EQ is on at the moment. Let me just turn that off. It's a $20 one. It's called a Newer NW7000. If you want it, if you go into my chat. It's like radio level, isn't it? It's I'm very impressed with the microphone for the money. Very impressed. But yeah, $20. $20 on this mic will sort you out. A lot of people who have bought the microphone are like, "Oh, I don't sound the same as you." And I have to explain to them like different. I can't use a Shure SM7B, for example. Amazing microphone, but it picks up the low frequencies in my voice too much. Previously on Discord. Like that kind of shit.
Not set, not set.
Alright, let's see if we can get back in. We'll have to probably change the reshade again. Our reshade's something else that I've installed on the game to just make it look a little bit better. Oh, no. So, I've been messing around with my preset filters to try and get fancier graphics, basically. So, that's why I have to do it. But once it's set up, it's set up. Oh, you have no idea, bro. You have no idea what this does. So, I first come across Reshade many years ago from a game called Elite Dangerous. And it's like a third-party tool. No, not night vision. Nope. So I use it for color correction. Yeah, same thing that you get the night vision through, but I use it mainly for a cinematic preset, so it does proper color correction. The shadows look a lot better. I mean, if you pop into the stream, and I can show you the before and after of my preset that I use, and it's night and day. So go to YouTube and type in The Announcer Live. You might need to actually type it in. Right. Is this lift gonna come? Here it is, it's here. No, not the announcement, the announcer. So actually, I'll tell you what you can do. If you're on a PC or a mobile, if you click on my profile in Discord and then go to profile, it's linked in there. Someone goes in the in-game chat, "Hello pilots, are 30k's over?" I went, "No, 30k's are a feature." At this point it feels like it. Why am I going this way? I need to go to Astro Andromeda. Oh, it's all good. I'm still like messing around with. I'm doing my own stuff, so don't you worry. You take your time. Oh no, oh man, I'm doing my own bits and bobs, so you don't need to worry. I'm having a look at messing around with these filters still. I'm going to leave all of them on, actually. Make sure you're typing it right as well. It'll probably do that autocorrect and all of that. They're not here. Yo, what's good? Morning or afternoon to you now? It's just gone 7 minutes past 12. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. How you doing? You got it? Right. Yeah, tell me when you can see me looking at the Astro Andromeda sign. Silly boy. Right, you see it now? Okay, so this is standard. Yeah, this is standard graphics here. Now you can see my character with a guy walking through the door. And that's reshade. Nice. You know what you need to do though? You should have sold that 890 jump, got every single tier of the Anvil and the Gladius ship. So you got a Gladius, you got a Saber, you've got a Vanguard Sentinel, and then you got the Arrow, the Hawk, and that. So what you're seeing now is with reshade. When you see the medical sign, that's without and that's with. It just makes everything so much... Oh, I love it. So much better. So, I got to remember, FPS doesn't matter with this game because it's very processor dependent. And I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube with OBS and running the game at the moment in very high. Yeah. No, a lot of the problem with this live game is at the moment the server. I'm running at 30 FPS on average. 30 there. The server's only running at 15.
Waiting passengers should be mindful
So
of the platform's edge. Strong winds can arise.
No. 15 at the moment, which is a good server. We're on a good server right now. So Pickle, join my YouTube stream and you can see PTU, public tech. I'm on 318 at the moment, so you'll be able to see how it looks and everything like that. There we go, trains in. But yeah, so in public, like the normal free, live version, I can only run things on very high, low, medium. Whereas at the moment, I think I've got everything set to very high. So, oh no, I haven't. Let me go and set that to max. There we go. But I love reshaders, just so good. Yeah, 12, 11 at the moment. I wonder why it's doubling them up. Oh. There we go, that's better.
Now arriving.
I stay away from the illegal sort of stuff in game. You're lucky there's a full reputation wipe. I'll tell you why there's when this patch goes live, the one I'm in right now, there's a full wipe that I was on about. So all your reputation will get wiped. So that's a good thing. So if you want to mess around doing illegal stuff now, then that's good. But when the patch comes out, you've got to remember your decisions in game will affect your moral compass in game as well.
The ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected.
Yeah,
Stand
yeah.
by.
So when you go to your Moby Glass, for example, or let me just restore my Titan, you'll see there's... Hold on, let me just stop this and I'll go through it with you. There is something called Delphi when you go into your Moby Glass, right? And you'll see that will basically bring up, when you do bring up, it will show you your reputation for each factor. So, you know, like we were doing them bounty missions around Crusader the other day. That'll increase our reputation with Crusader security. So there's a whole power play thing going on in the background as well.
Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
I don't know whether to do salvage or go with what we got here. I'm gonna change them out 100%. All instances are equipped elsewhere, please.
For the latest travel
Welcome.
50 at the moment,
ASOC
51.
retrieval system.
But like I say, it doesn't. Don't care about FPS. This is a 6-year-old PC. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's only running a 2060 with 6 gig of VRAM and an 8700K.
It takes all of us working together.
All
to keep our
instances of
core
this
safe
item are
and
equipped
secure.
elsewhere. Please choose a
Be
location to
vigilant
transfer this
and
item
report
from.
possible
I am.
threats
I want to
every
transfer it from
time.
there. Won't let me transfer. Fine, we're going to have to do some of this on a stock Titan. Hey, there you go. We'll see how far through you can get on a stock Titan. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Call to arms. Let's make sure we got a paint
Obey
job
all
on.
security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Give it black, blue, and gold.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered
What's
to the
that?
following location.
Your personal belongings are your personal responsibility.
I can't
Monitor
actually
your
accept
luggage
any more
at all
people on
times.
Discord. I accepted too many people ago. You can send a request for sure, and then when Discord sort it out, then I can accept you. But I can't even block people on Discord at the moment. It's stupid. No, it's a bug. Basically, it's a bug with Discord when you. So it's got 1,000 friends limit, and I went through a stage of just accepting everyone that sent me one.
Servicing the area
And because it's really annoying seeing the 999 plus in the top left. So I was like, all right, I'll go for an accept. Didn't realise that once you go over 1,000, you have to then delete everyone. So I've gone from 2,400 down to like 1,200 at the moment, and it takes forever because I've had to go through people that I've never spoke to, and all of that. It won't work. It won't work. Like genuinely, it won't. Yeah, it goes. Yeah, let me show you. I'll show you what I mean. It's so weird. No, you won't. Right.
Want your company to be in good company?
I can.
Our corps
I've got open DMs though, but yeah, this is what it says when I try and add people now, or if I try and accept theirs.
for our rental partners. Inquire
I know, it's weird. I'm just more like annoyed with Discord. I don't know if they've hid it behind the paywall, you know, like the 100 server limit. So if you pay for the top nitro, you can have double the amount of friends. You know, like that kind of thing or whatnot. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because imagine having to go for a list
Welcome.
one by
to the
one
ASOC
on your friends
vehicle
list,
retrieval
clicking
system.
in, seeing if they've ever had a DM with you. If they've not, then you gotta go to the 3 dots, right click, remove friend, blah blah blah, all that crap.
greater area
So tedious.
metropolitan area. We hope you have
No, nothing like that, bro. And it's nothing to do with streaming. What it would be is I'd go into these other Discord servers and we'd be talking about, like, space or quantum mechanics or, like, I met this girl yesterday whose dad works on the James Webb Space Telescope program. And do you know how hard it was not to fangirl her? Like, go, oh my god, your dad's kind of like my dream job. Like, that's amazing. But do you know the coolest thing is? Yeah. Nah, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll last a little bit longer than that with some other stuff that I can't talk about. But yeah, it will be fine. If it goes dark, it's going dark not because it's broken, but because of other reasons.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, unfortunately, the reason I believe for that was because it's one of the only spots we could capture that particular part of space that we needed to capture from without taking too long to get out. Exactly. And the other reason why they did that, apparently, as well, is because, you know, the new upgraded cameras can see through, like, nebulas and that, because it uses a deeper range of the infrared spectrum. So the idea is that they were using it as, like, imagine putting a logo into a smoky room on purpose to test your eyesight, basically. However, think of what you said though, but there is a big fundamental problem with doing so. Although the gravitational well that everything's being pulled into is a small one, if you clear that gravitational well, it has an adverse effect on the space-time around it, right? So and that's the issue, because I was watching this really interesting couple of videos about black holes, because I've been having this recurring dream about black holes at the moment. It's really weird. Yeah, so if you eradicate something into nothing, then there's no but then it would push it, wouldn't it? And then it would go somewhere else, and we don't know that effect it would have when it goes somewhere else because of a new trajectory of things. Yeah. That's, I think, one of the reasons why they used that WASP test. I don't know if you saw that, you know, where they fired the old satellite into the asteroid to see how much of an effect it would have if we do exactly what you said. I thought it was called WASP, was it? No, we literally fired an old satellite into an asteroid to veer it off course. Yeah, I think it was to actually make it move. Looking and speaking with some other people. Yeah, it's called WASP. It's WASP. Was the original project, and then they used one of the WASP satellites apparently to go into it. Oh no, project name WASP. Oh no, not WASP. You're alright, sorry, I am completely incorrect. It's DART. D-A-R-T. Diddy Moss. That's it. Yeah, sorry about that, I got it completely wrong. It did actually, so it actually changed its trajectory. If you have a look at the after results, it managed to successfully change it. Yeah. Exactly. That's the worst bit about it. And, so this is the article that led me to the black hole stuff last night, right? So I read about a clickbait article saying we got an asteroid flying 33 blah 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 million miles per second or whatever it is, kilometers per second towards Earth, right? And someone on one of these quote unquote conspiracy websites linked it with an asteroid that DART hit, and apparently it's because yes, it veered its trajectory off or something. And I'm like, nah, there's no way. The only, like, thinking of it like that TV show with a guy from The Office in. Yeah. Yeah. It's been successful over all the missions. So that's the way I saw it. So publicly, NASA were like, oh, we're going to just see if we can have the technology to do this. Secretly, this fucker's heading towards Earth, right? And that's why they veered it off course. They veered it off course, but of course, because of gravity, it will come back around. But where you say it's going to take 40 years longer to hit us, hey mate, 40 years longer worth of R&D time to destroy an asteroid is well worth it. Do you know what I mean? That's a successful mission. It's scary, isn't it? It's very scary. I tell you what I like looking at lately. There's a guy on YouTube that basically puts all the different suns that we know of, like the stars that we know of, but they make it look like it was from... Yeah, it looks... So he's done a 3D composite of what it would look like from Earth if you were stood on Earth. How it would look if it was in our, you know, vision in the from atmosphere and that. And it is really interesting seeing the size of some of these things. They're like huge, huge. Right, let's see where we gotta go. We gotta do a bounty, a cheeky bounty. I love space though. There's one thing I wish, right? I'm 34 years old and I wish I could go back to school, really focus on my education and become some engineer of some sort, right? That would leave... Yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. I mean, you wouldn't be a teacher without knowing kids are going to treat you like shit at times though, right? Yeah. They'll be brilliant to you, and that's a good teacher for you. That's when you know you got a good teacher. I might have to lower my graphics a little bit because my game is stuttering. This is what happens when you try and abuse it. My poor little 8700K is probably like screaming right now. It's like, what are you doing to me? I can't handle this. We gotta go get K in. We've got our lifetimes for sure. I would say, so according to new studies, though, the male species, the male chromosome, will disappear in 2 million years. Yeah, that's disappearing in 2 million years. Got a little while to get over to the jump over at Crusader. I always wanted you to go to Crusader. It's like Crusader's the centre of all bounty. Bounties.
Bottom fuel at 75%.
There's other ways of dealing with that nowadays. We can pretty much synthesize most of the stuff that we need now. We can. I don't know the technology behind it. It's way beyond my tiny brain. But someone was saying they managed to extract it from... Is one of the side effects from something to do with the latest LHC fire-up. They found 3 new exotic particles, one of which destroys all laws of thermodynamics. And that was one of the problems that we had when we tried to create helium or something, was we couldn't capture it we couldn't do something properly because of too much heat. Again, I've got no scientific background, so I don't know necessarily what they were on about, but apparently that's since then. The latest concern was lithium ion, like, you know, the cobalt that they use for it and that. However, so a lot of the problems that we had in the world with electronic devices were that China pretty much had most of the contracts for precious minerals. However, we've got 2 new mines opened. We've got one in Greenland and we've got one in England. We've just found a new lithium, they're calling it the lithium mine, because it's one of the main focus spots now for them extracting the materials and minerals needed for batteries. But they've also created this new technology that's 1 cell layer thick that can be used as well, pretty much most different things, but its main use is going to be a battery. I think it's like carbon graphene or something like that. Not graphite, but graphene. Oh, have you seen the video of them using it to create, so they took stem cells from frogs and they've now created robots, nano robots that can fully function on their own. Let me see if I can find this stem cell frog robot. Yeah, so they're called xenobots is what they're calling them, right? And they're made from frog cells that can replicate themselves in a dish. So I'll send you the video for you so you can see it. So interesting. And then there's another video I watched of a nanobot basically taking a sperm that could not swim. It would basically hook the sperm's tail in between it. It's like a tiny little spring, right? And it would put the sperm tail in the middle of this little nanobot, and then it would swim it into the egg. I think from a medical standpoint that The Human Genome Project's already mapped, fully mapped the human genome now. We've successfully 100% mapped it now.
Travel complete.
Well, yeah, we know that was a test. Yeah. Yeah, my mum's a health practitioner, and she was one of the nurses that was like saying the truth about it. She got ridiculed, and it's just come out that quite a few big doctors that got fired from who have said no, the NHS were like, these people are not wrong.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, it's Pfizer did some naughty stuff. That's it. Natural immunity outweighs vaccinated. And that came out on mainstream media now. So on the BBC, they actually featured a doctor talking about it, saying that all vaccinations should be halted until an inquiry has been made. Because the British Medical Journal... Oh yeah, it's too late. It's... but most of the reason they did it was because of the legalities behind it. So in 2012... there was a court case of Myriad Genetics versus the Association for Molecular Pathology. And basically, Myriad Genetics Incorporated tried to patent human DNA, right? I said, you can't do that. It's a product of nature. However, when you alter said cell with an mRNA technology, then yes, you can patent the mutated cell. So basically, everyone who's had the vaccine now has a new... Like, you know when you become a criminal, you lose your human rights? Yeah, you get a different label. So when you've been vaccinated, you're now labelled as quote-unquote transhuman. So people who have had, like, prosthetic limbs are labelled as transhuman. And all that means is above or beyond, you know, like transatlantic. Nothing to do with transgender. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, like, think if you've had, like, your robot limb, you would now be classed as transhuman, right? Because of the legalities behind it that they decided in court. So, I was like, okay, so you've got this new thing, you're labelled as transhuman. What does that mean? Oh, shit, you don't have access to basic human rights anymore. Because you're not a human, you're transhuman. You got access to transhuman rights. So the long end goal of it is another control mechanism. Yeah. Bye, Gladius. I love that now with a persistent entity stream and how he's just like going to float down to the ground now. Let's follow him. This is beautiful. Look at him. He's poorly little Gladius. That's it. I still think we're a species that was created inside... Well, I said this ages ago, and then science has just proved... A load of scientists and mathematicians have just got a Nobel Prize awarded for proving the universe is not locally real. Oh, it exploded when it hit the ground. Oh, little tiny ship go wibble wobble. Where's the pilot? Where's the pilot? Well, they show... Well, they showed as well, like, the universe is finite. So within infinite, the universe is finite, which I thought was quite interesting. So that means... like it repeats itself. Well, if it repeats itself, that means there is another version of me in some other version doing something in a different version, right? Yep.
Anybody out there? I've got pirates all over me! I need assistance here!
Well, that's what I think deja vu is. Deja vu is when we're passing over into one of them other realms. Mate, for the last 20 years, I've been having this dream that is like another life. I am living a whole nother... And it's like... lucid as... I can't explain it. And there's a black hole above our atmosphere, basically. And we're trying to use these portals on Earth to try and get out of it. But there's this fucked up race that are like trying to fuck us over. Right, sounds like normal, typical dream style stuff, so you think, yeah, that's kind of normal for a dream. But then, I've seen places in my dream that I've never been to before, and I've asked my parents, have we even drove past it, right? So, because, you know, like, how the human brain takes in everything, I mean, that's, you know, all that kind of shit.
Son of a bitch!
It's weird, mate. I googled the street that was in my dream, and I found out it was in a place called Huddersfield. Went on Google Maps and it looked pretty much exactly like my dream, including the red Liverpool tower that was hanging over the edge, right? And I'm like...
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
Yep. It's, there's definitely more to life than we think, bro. Like... very strange. But I can't explain it. There's always an explanation for everything, right, pretty much. And these dreams I genuinely can't explain. The only thing I can attach to it is voodoo witchcraft bullshit. Right? Oh, excuse me, right. We've got another low threat. The second one to do. Need to get these weapons upgraded as soon as possible.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it? Shit.
Bonjour.
Ammo low.
Kill.
There he goes, he's down.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Okay, next one. A lot of unexplained shit in this world. Come on, update service beacons. Very low risk target, there we go. Where is he though? Oh, he's all the way out of Hurston. Okay, we'll go to Crew L1 instead then. And we'll refuel. We'll get an upgrade while we're there, maybe. Engage jump.
Done.
Multiple travel initiated.
Alright, just 1 second. Yeah, it's weird about the repeat thing because history does repeat itself. And what the hell is happening? That is a fancy... What the hell? My ship. Okay, that's why everything's like looking like it is right now. My ship is a little bit torn up. Wow. I've never seen the game look like that before. I was thinking, wow, it's snowing on the screen right now.
Quantum travel complete.
You have to send me a DM with some info about that. Send me a private message on Discord with some info about what you're on about with that drift and stuff. Request landing permission.
Sending docking request.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where are we going? Down there.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, my game just completely lagged and I just blew up. Fuck's sake. I knew that would happen. So annoying when that happens. Well, at least I'm back over at Area 18 now, anyway. One way to look at it. Come on, PC. Oh, of course, it's because I haven't got my shader cache. I deleted my shader cache, didn't I? So it's going to be loading all of that in again. No, basically what happened was my game just locked up as I was landing right as I was at the edge of a landing pad and then blew up. Oh, I can't do that at the moment. My PC is literally screaming at me.